Alright guys, I'll be very frank with you. I have no idea what the fuck this is. It's Negligee. It's a, it's a, oh fuck off. It's a game that showed up on my Steam's suggested list. Apparently you take the role of a person who starts working in a lingerie store. If you can't tell, I made the biggest shrug I ever did. It's a visual novel thing, I think, and it's some weird animation nonsense, so I guess we start. Hang on. Obviously it'll be obviously that'd be subs because it's a visual novel. Whatever. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. Let's go. Motherfucker, that is loud. Oh, hang on. Am I gonna try to be Hannah? That's Hannah's voice now.
Ah, who says Monday mornings are bad?
She's somehow turned into a sheep. I bury myself deeper in the covers, nuzzling against the pillow. Oh wait, am I Hannah? I guess most people don't get to sleep in on Mondays. Is that a full stop? It's a weird quirk of our little shop, but one of my favorites. Tuesdays though. Bleh. I roll over again, sinking deeper into the covers and drifting towards dreams again. Ellipses. Excellent. Oh fucking hell. That is so loud. How do I... Is there an options? It was what's AUSKL? It's load, save load. AU. Automatic. No, let's see. Escape. Settings. Alright, that's so much better. Hopefully. No, you're my best friend, Mini Vibe. Oh, please come closer. Oh my god, that is Mini Vibe. I peel my eyes open again. My phone's buzzing noisily. No, look at all these pictures on the wall. Okay, stop it, phone. This is giving me severe PTSD. The vibrating phone slides towards the edge of the nightstand. My hand slaps over it, peering at the name. My boss's boss? Video calling me? I sit up and clear my throat. Oh shit.
Hello?
Oh, it's Emily. Needs a new voice.
Hannah! Yes, ma'am. What nice pajamas you have on. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now, on to business. Business?
Oh, fuck.
Yes, thank goodness you're so reliable. That's all I can say. Really, what kind of world are we coming to where 2 weeks' notice isn't even courtesy? You're not going to believe what happened. Karen's gone. Gone. God. Fled. Vanished into the night.
Her voice is changing over time. Should we call the cops?
Oh no, she texted me and told me she was quitting. That's not what vanished means. Why did she quit? Heh, you think she divulged that in a text? She might as well have tweeted it. Unfortunately, I can't be bothered to deal with this. You're the boss! But, exactly! I'm a busy bee, you know, and I have a date. With who? Christopher or Claude.
I don't quite remember. We met through an app. We both swiped right and he's a Capricorn. I'm thinking this might be serious, so obviously I can't call it off.
In my stead, I guess you'll have to manage things. So congrats on the promotion. Promotion? This is all happening so fast. Emily, what do you mean? The new manager. It only makes sense, doesn't it? The assistant manager becomes the manager when the previous manager commits mutiny. That's fine with you, right? I guess. Perfect.
I knew I could count on you, Hannah. But how do I get in the shop? I don't have a key. Oh, I'll leave the key by the door for you. What? Anyway, wish me luck on my date. Ta! Aren't I the one who needs luck? Before I can ask anything, the phone line blinks close. Okay, first of all, I still don't know anyone who uses video call like consistently. What the hell just happened? Now I don't even get to sleep in. Damn it all! Damn! Negligee. I'm calling it negligee because it's like it's a laundry store, so it's like lingerie, negligee. A one-stop for all the finest lingerie in town. My workplace storefront comes into view along the street. It's weird to think of myself as the actual manager of the shop. It all happened so suddenly. I still expect to see Karen's car sitting in front, but it's nowhere in sight. Did Emily really leave the keys here somewhere? As I arrive, I spotted an envelope on the floor. To Hannah. I scooped out the envelope, half scrunched beneath the door. Hannah, it's scrawled across the back in neat lettering. You can see the key. Look, that's cool. The outline of the key can be seen through the envelope. Cursive and barely sealed envelope. Perfect thieves deterrent. Guess I'm steering the ship alone today, and possibly for the rest of my life if Emily is anything to go by. I take the small note of the envelope. The key slides into my palm. Oh, it's Emily Helm. Hannah, I won't be able to find any help for you last minute, but go ahead and put the help wanted sign up front. I'll also make some calls and put some ads. Hopefully we'll get some interest. Maybe I'll include a picture of you to get them clamoring. XOXOXOXOXO love Emily. Ellipses. She doesn't have a picture of me, does she? I really hope not. And who writes like this? Doesn't she have business degree or something? Oh well. I fold the paper into my pocket, turning the key to open the door and the shutters. Morning, girls. I greet our mannequins like always. They stare at the street with the same blank passiveness. I scratch the back of my head. Without Karen here, that feels a little weird. She was the one who helped me name them. Moving into the empty shop, it really started to sink in. She's not about to bustle through with donuts and coffee, cursing out some guy in front of her in traffic. Damn. I can't believe she's actually gone. What happened? Ugh. I can social media stalk her later. I have to open the shop. Jesus, Hannah, focus. I restocked a few panties and other items and refold those on display that got messed up, though there isn't much that needs cleaning up as it's the start of the week. It doesn't matter. You work at a shop. It opens like 24/7, but it opens every day of the week. So whatever happens on the previous day is obviously going to drag on to the next day, so it doesn't matter if you're working on a Monday. Presentation is everything in a place like this after all. Ta-da! Just the way I like it. I think I'm warming up to this role after all. Not that it's any different from my old role, except I'm calling the shots, I guess. Is there even a pay difference? I really should have asked some questions. Wait a hot second. I sprint through the quiet shop, bursting through the door behind the register and climbing the small stairwell. Is this mine now? I stare at what has always been, to me, Karen's office. But really the manager's office, isn't it? I step inside. The computer, the view, the spinny chair. I sink into it with a satisfied sigh. I guess there are some perks to this after all. Oh, the help wanted sign. Crane my neck around, but I don't see it anywhere in here. I really don't know where she would have kept it. Karen always put it out when she picked some extra help for the holidays. But aside from that, well, it's been around. It must be around here somewhere. I pulled down the drawers. No, not there. Free pack of gum. Nope. Slammed the drawer shut. Karen really did leave, didn't she? So suddenly too. What an asshole. She didn't take any of her things. Wait, what are these? Pull out a small stack of letters, unaddressed and without stamps. These look kind of personal. And it's not the help wanted sign. I toss them down to my desk, knowing it's not my business. Below them I see a mobile phone, similar to my own. Taking it out as I thought it might bite, I place it carefully on top of the stack of letters. I reluctantly turn away from the stack.
Right, my first act as a manager will be to find that sign if it's the last thing I do. It's a sign. And how big is this? Gah! Pull myself up from the floor. I was peering under the desk, slumping down the floor. Where is it? Look everywhere. I thought for sure it'd be here. Brush myself as I stand, pausing to stare down at the white envelope spread across the desk. The phone sits there, begging me to examine it further. A nagging curiosity gnaws at the back of my mind. Oh, our first choice. I am a curious little beaver. Curious little creature. Let's examine the letters and phone. I mean, she did quit, right? If she didn't want all that stuff left here, she shouldn't have just left. Shouldn't have just up and vanished like that. Maybe there's a clue to why she's left. It's like when your friend leaves their Facebook account open on your phone. Such a dilemma. I guess I couldn't sugarcoat it. I'm invading her private life. But I can't resist the temptation, and I picked up one of the papers, tucked into the rest. It's probably something boring anyway, normal business stuff. It might even be relevant to running the shop. This one's addressed to the man. The name rings a bell. But I can't think of from where. There's a lot of crossed out sentences written and writings in the margins. Maybe this was the first draft? Well, let's see. Dot. It was her secret lover. Oh boy, oh my, the plot thickens. Karen's husband? Oh wait, Karen's married. Karen's husband was cheating on her? And she was cheating on him with this guy? I knew she was struggling to get him to divorce her, but I didn't know the details. Why didn't she tell me about any of this? Why was she? She's your boss, not your friend. Oh my god. I wish I had some popcorn and some soda to wash the drama down with. It'd be better if one day we just ran away together. You're the only thing that makes me happy anymore. Wow, who knew? I do feel bad for Karen though. I hate to ever be so desperate I actually wrote a letter that sounded like it was a copy and pasted from a teen romance novel. And actually mailed the thing with stamps? Either this guy's a silver fox who doesn't know how to text, or this was super serious. I'm not exactly an expert of any of this romance stuff myself though. I'm all shocked that she didn't tell me, but what advice could I have given her that would have been worth anything? I frowned out a letter. I guess she actually did it. I wonder if she went after this guy or on her own. Well, maybe it's not such a bad thing after all. The more I think about it, the more I start to admire it. It must have taken a lot of courage to do that. I lean back in the spinning chair, gazing up towards the ceiling. I bet she's happy somewhere right now, starting a new life, new possibilities. And then she storms right in. I'm gonna miss her, but I hope she's out there getting the life she deserves. I tossed the letter onto the desk. Good for her. Looks like we're both getting new opportunities out of this. Shuffling through the rest of the papers, they look different. They look like different drafts of the same letter, but in one envelope something felt heavier than the rest. I slid them out. A few photos dropped onto the desk. I flipped one over. Oh fuck! Karen! Jesus. I slammed the photo down. Oh boy. Okay, that's the thing my eyes have seen now. Time to pack that away for later and never think about it again. My hand stays firmly over the picture. Right? Right? Just one peek. Just one. I should definitely not be looking at this. She's my boss. No, she was your boss. Ex-boss. There we go. Dots. She's also very attractive. And this was kind of unexpected. I really just can't stop looking. My cheeks flushed with heat as I stare at it, my eyes following her curves. It's like something out of a magazine. An actual selfie in physical format. This is like an archaeological. Oh god, I can't speak today. Archaeological. Whatever. Treasure in this day and age. I shift uncomfortably in the chair. I'm shifting uncomfortably in my chair. As my eyes passed over the remaining photos, still face down on the table, and they linger on the mobile phone. She's so gorgeous. But I have to think about that aren't my boss in her underwear. I slide the pictures back into the drawer, steam rising off my face. Help wanted, more like help needed. I scrub my hands over my face. Get together, Hannah. Go find that stupid sign. Dots.
Right, the sign. I grab a stack of photos from the desk drawer, again my eyes wandering over more of the pictures. Ha. Oh wait, that's me. Oh wait. What? No! Oh god. What? Hannah, no! Stop it! I always like to pretend I'm better at this. Hannah! But the fact is I'm not, and it makes it even better. Karen? What was going through her mind when she took this, and who took it? I stared at the image. Oh god. Her gaze, so confident. No trace of shame. My fingers start to work a little harder through the fabrics of my clothes. I can't take this too far. Yep, done. Too far. I know I can't. I heave a sigh. I have a shop to run, a sign to find. Whatever's left of Karen's decency to preserve. Put the photo face down in the drawer with the others, making a mental note to do something later. My eyes linger once more on the phone. Just a quick look. It's probably locked anyway. Picking up the phone, I strive to find no password is needed. A moment later, I tapped on the photo folders to see what's inside. Wow, well, it's the same picture! I should dispose of this. Ha! That thought that comes to my head sometimes. I mentally at myself while fully knowing that with the photos or not, that picture will be making a debut in my fantasies tonight. It's a Monday morning. I got a promotion. I deserve it. Moving my hands down, longing for the friction as my... Oh god, why? Ugh. That felt amazing. A blush of shame creeps into my cheeks, mingling with the redness already there. Place and time seem suddenly returned to me. I glance around Karen's office, at the folders and other items on the desk. What sort of person does this? But the forbidden edge only makes another pulse of pleasure throb deep inside me. It had been so good. Embarrassed, even in solitude, I adjusted my clothes before standing. My legs wobbled beneath me. Right. Now I'm just never gonna be able to think about that again without crippling shame and anxiety. Well, there's one way to break in a new office, right? I smooth my hair and rub some of the sweat off the back of my neck. Everything's fine. I just needed a little stress relief, that's all. I shoved the mobile phone back into the drawer with the photos, doing my best to pretend it didn't exist, and it never did. And I still didn't find that help wanted sign. If I do find it, I should hang it around my own neck. But there's no time. I completely lost track. I'll have to find it on my lunch break as I open the store. Only a few minutes to spare. I should change. Out of habit, I put on my apron. What apron? At a lingerie store? Wait. Seems a little strange for the manager to be wearing an apron, right? Karen never did. She always looks so professional while I got the employee's outfit. But now, my suit. I usually only get to wear this on special occasions with high-profile clients. But now every day is a special occasion. A day when I'm the manager. I think some of Emily's nonsense has infected me through that letter. Emily? Wasn't it Karen? What? Oh wait, letter. I seem like the one that was wedged under the door. Yeah. I changed into my suit. There. Did someone order a business savvy manager? Oh god Christ, she's one of those people who talks to herself a lot. I look at myself over in one of the mirror shop briefly, smoothing down the front. This is good, right? This looks fine, although now I wear it. It does feel a bit old and a bit fragile. Still, it'll be fine for a day or two until I can get another. I catch sight of the clock beneath me, hands pointing a little half past the hour. Here goes. I unlock the front door, flip the sign to read open, feeling like I've just passed the floodgates. No one's coming in, is it? Right. Stand in the middle of the front room, blinking into the empty shop. I'm not sure what I was expecting. Guess I can clean up in the meantime. Such a slow day. Only the occasional window shopper and that gaggle of young girls that wanted to take selfies with the bras over their eyes. I'm running a reputable business here. Do that sort of things at home with your own bras. But my charming retail personality managed to smooth things over, I think. Though I couldn't actually convince them to buy anything. My stomach growls unhappily again, reminding me that I'm past my usual lunch hour. Usually one of us watches the store while the other eats lunch. Karen, why have you forsaken me? I sigh. Fine, fine. Briefly close up the shop to have lunch. Be back in 30 minutes. That sign must be back here somewhere. And then there it is, obviously, as well as a neon sign. Help want. Ha! Finally. Hopefully I won't have to suffer too many more days without a proper lunch break. Although the cost of training someone new, I might just trade my lunches altogether. Fix the sign up in the shop window. Come work for Negligee, the best lingerie store in town. No, in the country. We'll have help soon enough, girls. I grin at the mannequins, then notice the little old woman peering from the front outside the street, her beady eyes judging all of my life choices. What are you looking at, Grandma? I have real friends too. God, flustered, I head back into the office to have my lunch. Creepy old lady. Who would have thought that being a manager is so easy? All I have to do is fight off the crushing weight of boredom and try not to think about the fact that I've listened to the same 10 pop songs on repeat for 6 hours straight. It's getting a bit lonely. Ooh. Fish around my pocket, wondering who's calling me at this time. Emily, why didn't she just use the store phone? Hello? Hannah! My most faithful employee of the month. I'm the only employee. How's everything going at the shop? Everything's fine. It's a bit of a slow day. Good, good. Well, not good. At least you're not drowning, having to deal with all this by yourself. I read in Business Owner's Guide to Women's Underwear Store that the secret to successful business is support, support, support. Get it? Support like a bra? Is that a joke, or is she serious? Anyway, I found a special someone who I think you might want to meet. Your date? Oh no, that was a complete bust. He was a dog person. I'm clearly a cat person. Plus, he has a cactus collection. I think that's very telling about his personality, don't you? Nothing about a cactus collector screams young and fun loving, as well as written all on his profile in all caps. His entire profile was essentially a complete lie. It just wasn't meant to be. Then who am I meeting exactly? Oh, right. A friend's daughter is looking for a job. Her name's Sarah. Serena. Sarah and Serena are very far apart. Sure, they both start with S-A, but R, and that's it. Did I hear muttering under her breath? Is she counting her fingers? Sophie, what? That's the one. You don't need to give her any special favors, of course. I don't need anyone breathing down my neck for inappropriate hiring practices. But you could give her an interview. I think that would be nice. How about it? Close up early and I'll send her by to meet you. Sure. I can do that. Is she giving me the wink wink nudge nudge treatment here? Am I actually supposed to interview this girl fairly? I'm so confused. Great. I knew I could count on you. I'll send her by. Tell her I say hello. What? Talk to Finn? Stare at the phone as Emily hangs up. Well, I guess this is a good thing. At least I might have some help sooner rather than later. Such a long day. My feet are killing me. You think my smile is stuck on how can I help you setting? I massage my cheeks. The street outside has mostly emptied. Only a few late shoppers milling about. I see their faces illuminating in the glow of their phones. I should go ahead and close up. I go to turn the sign around and officially put an end to the day. I guess being a manager isn't so difficult after... My face collides with the glass door, my nose crying. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh wait, she needs a new voice. I'm an idiot. I wasn't even looking. Are you okay? Through my watering eyes, I can see the girl looks mortified. Oh wait, no. Is it bleeding? She pries my hand away. Not that I can tell. I think I just gave you a good bump. I massage my nose tenderly, trying to smile through the tears. Anyway, how can I help you today? I was about to close up, but she hesitates.
I'm not even. I really not. I'm really not off to the greatest of starts. So probably shouldn't even bother, should I?
What is she talking about?
I came to ask about the job position.
I don't think I can make that many go voices, seriously.
I know it's late and I kind of already assaulted you with the door, so I should see myself out, shouldn't I?
No. It was an accident. Really, come in.
You must be really desperate for help.
Well, I'm not going to turn someone away over an accident.
If you're sure, I just gotta hope that that's not the concussion talking. I'm Jasmine, by the way.
Oh no, spelled without an E. You're not hired anymore. For a second, that's a hooker name, isn't it? For a second, I think she's holding up both her hands to shake, but it's just a double vision. I take the guess and shake one. Nice to meet you. I'm Hannah. Would it be great if I miss her hand completely?
So you're the manager?
I am. That feels good to say. I have another round of applicants coming in right now, so if you have time to hang out for just a bit.
Yes, of course.
I turned the close side around and shut the door, massaging my new headache. How am I even supposed to interview the girls? What kind of questions do I ask? I just have to wing it. No time to prepare anyway. The door jingles. Selfie. Oh Christ! Why do they all hold their hands under their boobs? What voice does she have? Okay, white girl voice. Is it like okay to come in? Like the sign says it's closed, but I have an appointment. Good, at least they're both here at once. It's fine. I was expecting you. Please, come in. You're both interested in the position, so let's what? I didn't actually plan anything. My nose throbs lamely as I try to think through what to do with these girls. Two sets of eyes stare back at me expectantly, sweat sliding down my neck. Let's go ahead and start by introducing ourselves. I'll go first. I'm Hannah. I work here at Negligee for almost 3 years. I live in the city and I like hobbies. My hobbies, my interests. I like underwear. Underwear. What kind of answer is that? So this is obviously the job for me. If you are not comfortable with handling underwear, clean underwear, mind, then you can handle this job. Wow, who applied for a job in a lingerie store if they didn't like fancy underwear?
I guess some people are really desperate. In this economy, who would blame them?
Look at these two holding their arms around their boobs like they're like thrusting them out at me.
It's not like people who clean out the porta potties are comfortable with.
And anyway, why don't we go around and you can all introduce yourself. Anything to get the spotlight off my blundering ass. I'll just get the attention of a couple of cute girls at the same time, and I just fall apart. Selfie, why don't you go first? We haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet. Oh, hey. So, I guess it's me and you, huh? She sizes up Jasmine with a smirk. 1v1 me, bro. Fuck off. Yo, 1v1 me, bro.
What does that even mean?
You not play Street Fighter? Ha! Never mind. Alright, real talk here. I'm only here because my mom's making me scout out jobs, so... So you don't really want a job? Wasn't that into the idea at first, but man, hey, I wasn't told up front that this was a lingerie store. You may have my interest now. I'm gonna give it a shot after all. Right. So what are the hours though? I didn't really ask that many questions when she was going around about it. We'll have to figure out schedules. Working around your class schedules shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, good. Because I doubt it be a problem for me though. I have the classes each week. What kind of school do you go to? Also, what the hell is this? What is this? They both have this. Is it a boob support? What is it? So yeah, I guess I'm in this for real now. She sighs as more of a drag, as if it's more of a drag than an opportunity. God damn it. Not sure how I feel about this one. I hope Emily doesn't really expect me to hire her. But pressing on. I've got new items in my Steam inventory. Jasmine, what about you? She still side-eyes Sophie.
So I'm Jasmine. I'm 21 years old. No college for me yet, so I thought I have a free schedule. I have been working nights though, and the hours are pretty bad. I like to get normal sleep schedule for once, so...
Oh. But the uniform?
Yeah, that's just part of my current job.
Do you work at a university?
No, nothing like...
So why are you in a student uniform, which is like suspiciously the same as Sophie?
No, nothing like that.
Push for information. So what do you do then? Does it actually matter? Past employment is a fairly standard question. It helps us understand if you have previous experience or valuable skills. This is very important.
I'm a dancer at a local club.
Of course. Yeah. So you're like a stripper? Oh dear. I can see that actually. I try my hardest to keep my eyes trained on her face. Just her face. Jasmine sighs.
Yes, I'm a stripper. I'd rather not have it brought up since I know how it sounds, but it's good money. And it's none of that sleazy stuff like you might think. Well, unless you want it. It's strictly dancing. What's to be ashamed about? It's a job. I show up at a set time, I have a set rules I follow, I get paid, and I go home. Standard employment skills.
But Sophie is practically in fits. Well, I think like you certainly have valuable insight for like an underwear store. Like how to best take it off. Get wrecked, son. Jasmine didn't even crack a smile. This is getting out of hand.
I was going to change it to something else, but even my casual clothes aren't exactly a fit for interviews. So you have
you have like a body like that and you hide under the school uniform for an interview? I would have put it on just for the occasion. So, is Jasmine your real name?
Yes, that's my real name.
Wow, it's like your mom. Oh my god, we called that she's a hooker. Oh fuck. Oh, it's like your mom already knew. Boom, get wrecked. Oh. Anyway, this isn't the most traditional interview process, is it? I do have some questions. What past experience you have? I know what she wants. Jasmine wants good hours, and Sophie just needs a job because her mom's pressuring her to. So, what attracted you to work here? Oh fuck! It's past experience. Sophie, you already mentioned your reasoning. No, I didn't. Huh? What? I told you I showed up for the interview. I didn't tell you why I wanted to take the job. Oh, okay. Look, this worked out better than I expected. Okay, go ahead then. Oh shit. No, return. Okay, go ahead then.
This sounds like pretty much my dream job.
Working in underwear? Oh, sorry.
Working in an underwear store?
No. Designing lingerie. I only went to this school because they happen to have like a really good fashion design study, despite like not being like an art school. So when I figured out what this place was, it all clicked. You mean like a cosmic stroke of fate, those sort of things. I've got to turn this girl away from something that might be a step towards a dream job. Oh no.
Working here could give me really relevant experience. Keep me on my toes about the current trends on what women want. And
oh wait, no, this is Sophie. I think it's like a great opportunity, so don't make the mistake of like thinking I'm gonna turn my nose up at it. I'm already in it to win it. Well, that certainly wasn't expected from her. Thank you, Sophie. Jasmine, what about you? What attracted you to this position?
Nothing that in depth. I just want to get off the night shift in my current job, and since it's relevant
my field.
And since it's relevant my field, I do know a lot about lingerie. So it just makes sense. This place ticked every box. I have experience, suitable hours, and opportunity for fun. So this is pretty fancy way of saying you... Oh, so that's like a pretty fancy way of saying you literally worked in your underwear. Hey, no, that's fine. I don't blame you. If this doesn't work out, maybe I'll take your job at a club. Sounds like my kind of party. Do you guys really pay for your drinks all night long? Do you always harass strangers with obnoxious questions? That's neither here nor there. This is getting out of hand again. Time to break it up. Alright, thank you for sharing, Jasmine. Now, how about you each ask me a question about the position? Oh, like, what's the pay like? Well, the standard starting rate would be like $8.50 an hour with a raise after your first 90 days. When does the shop usually open? At 9 a.m. on Tuesdays through Fridays, 10:30 on Monday mornings. Who puts that into place? Someone who doesn't like Monday mornings, I expect. Please tell me you keep. Oh, please tell me like you're keeping that policy. I am. I'm not the owner of the store, so I won't be changing the store hours too much. Not permanently, at least. Does someone else work here? Not presently. We usually run fine with 2 employees, and then the additional help during the holiday seasons. Valentine's Day must be like a real killer. You have no idea. I hope to. Alright, we'll see. But I do have other questions, because I have no idea who am I going to pick. What do you see yourself adding to the company? Can I go first? Sure. Behind her, Sophie coughs. Sex appeal. Jasmine ignores her. I know I'm oh, fuck off. That was right click. I know I'm exceptionally good at managing customers and clients. I may not have worked in retail, but I know how to act well. Being cheery and friendly and approachable, even when you are not having a good day, is crucial. I can definitely put my best face forward. Well, she hasn't punched Sophie yet, so I don't think she's lying. Alright, Sophie, what about you? I'm practically come pre-trained when it comes to lingerie. I know like all the brands, all the hot designers, all the styles coming in and out of fashion. So it might not be obvious, but I've never actually met a stranger. Believe it or not, I can be on my best behavior in front of customers. People like someone who they think is approachable and that they can talk to, and like that's like nothing worse than like a stiff, awkward conversation. You won't find that here. I'm practically impossible to be insulted or to insult or offend. So even dealing with with different customers isn't a problem. She quirks a grin at me. Well, we can't like exactly stall anymore, can we? So like you made up your mind, so I won't keep us here half the night waxing poetic about myself. Sophie's right. I actually have to choose. Jasmine confidently tilts her body, makes me wonder. But Sophie just smirks, either indifferent or suspecting. I don't have another choice. What if you both stay on a short trial period? We can compensate the both of you for your time here before I make a decision. The two exchanges glances, looking doubtful. Sophie shrugs. A job for a week is better than no job at all, I guess. All we really need now is some cameras set up in the store, and you can have like a reality TV series. The Underwear Apprentice. That sounds like my kind of trashy program. This is gonna be interesting, is it? I hope so. I hate being bored. What about it, Jazzy? Yeah, like you're in? Jasmine looks at me, offering a nod. I'll have to work around my schedule, but I'll be happy for the chance. That's good. I was worried it was a dumb idea. Can you both come in tomorrow to start training? Yep, of course. Oh wait, that was the other way around, was it? Excellent. We're not off to such a bad start after all. Hope rekindled. I turned in to be on time in 9 in the morning. I pulled the wanted sign out of the window as we all leave the store. And just like that, I guess I'll have help tomorrow. Or maybe the biggest headache of my life. I'm not quite sure yet. I think we'll need a good night's rest for tomorrow. Jesus. Well, this is the big day. 2 new starters. My phone vibrates loudly in my bag just as I finish opening up the store and letting the sunlight flood in. Bright new day. Huh? Oh, Emily. I forgot to tell her. I was so tired last night. Went straight to bed. Hey, boss. Hannah. Darling. Sophie mentioned to her mother what the hid interview process was. And I hear she wasn't the only one you picked up either.
No. I decided to give both the candidates a trial, just briefly, just for the week. Ah, yes, we do think alike, don't we? You plan for this too? What? Of course not. But this is very much my style. I've dated that for like years. What? Just yesterday I had breakfast and dinner paid for me by two different men. And all I had to do was sit through that listening to them. Once you get enough wine in you, even that's easy. Anyway, dear, I don't want to keep you. I know you'll be busy keeping that shop running for me. And do say hello to your new friends for me, won't you? Ta-ta now. I'm starting to get this distinct impression that Emily doesn't care one way or another what happens. Maybe Karen was the one who was keeping this place in such good shape. Had a sip of nice water here. It's almost 9. The girls will be getting here soon. I better get everything ready. Good morning. Jasmine. I'm surprised you're the first one here. You use the night shifts, aren't you? No, it just... Besides, I always have my coffee. I saw Sophie on my way here. She should be here soon. What was she doing? She was either looking at something or throwing up in the bushes. I didn't stop to ask. The door chime interrupts us again. Oh, Christ. Oh, look, like I made it. You're not ill, are you, Sophie? She blinks at me. What? Jasmine said she thought you might be sick. You're like... Okay, hang on. You don't skip out on attendance on the first day. You gotta wait till at least until after your lunch break. What? Did you ever learn from anything in school, jazz hands? Sophie! It's fine, Hannah. Oh, it's fine, Hannah. I've put up with worse for better. That doesn't mean you should have to. Not in my store. You're not exactly off to a good start, Sophie. She's the one who said I wouldn't show. Just because I thought you were losing your breakfast in the bushes? What else were you doing leaning over them like that? That's a little presumptuous. Then what exactly were you doing? I was trying to coax out stray cats so I could feed it the rest of my bacon and egg biscuit. Oh, well. Yeah, I bet you feel like... Oh, yeah, like I bet you feel like a real jerk now. And thanks for offering to hold my hair back, by the way. What is happening? I should have brought the referee shirt. Alright, that's enough. Put my hands on my hip, puffing up. You're about to be officially beyond the clock, and you have to leave all this nonsense at the door. Got it? Sophie salutes. Oh, Captain, my captain. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Good. Now, if everyone's on the same page, let's start your first training day. When you come in the shop, you have to give yourself some time to get the shop open. You either turn on the lights, check the till, put the money in for the till float. I walk them over through each steps on how to operate the register. After the register is set up and ready to go, the rest is mostly maintenance. Cleaning up around the shop, tidying displays, and cleaning out the bathrooms, all part of the day-to-day. Despite the simplicity of it, I show them firsthand and let them each do a task. Since we have to do it in this morning too. Sophie holds up some of the underwear. This is cute. Oh my god. This is like the true test of my self-restraint. And I thought it would be working with you. Sophie tosses a pair of panties at Jasmine, who catches them and looks at them over. You can admire. I remember I did this when I first started. Please tell me there are employee discounts. There won't be a point to working here at all. If not, I'll just spend my whole paycheck at the store. I know what you mean. I'll have to ask Emily about that, but I'm sure we can work something out. Now, you won't find anything you have to do physically here overly intensive, I hope. After a while, it just simply becomes muscle memory. Most of the day, just assisting customers. Let's see, is there anything you guys want to know? I tap my lip, trying to come up with something else about the basics about running the shop. As someone who's been here such a long time, everything just seems so natural. Someone always has to be at the register, of course. The other person should always be working the sales floor and restocking the shelves. With the 4 of us here, I'm sure some of the work will overlap, but that just means we'll be running the shop at top efficiency. How busy does it get? It's usually light. Sometimes there are crowds, but mostly before holidays. The busiest we get otherwise is if a large group comes in together. like packs of women roaming the savannah in search of pretty underwear.
Sounds formidable.
Oh, it sounds formidable. We usually close up the shop for lunch break between 12 and 1. It's an hour lunch. Today, however, is meant to be training day for you two, and it's also the first Tuesday of the month. That's delivery day, and we get new shipment of products in. Delivery truck comes in the morning, and we restock and open at 1. So I don't think we really get a break for lunch. Though with both of you here, we can each take individual breaks. Now follow me to the back. I'll show you where the truck comes in. When the truck gets here, we open up the door and unload it. I only need one person to help me with that. The other person can take boxes into the storeroom and start restocking the displays. Everything is sorted by brand, size, and color. Shouldn't be too difficult to figure out, where things go. You think you can handle that? They each nod. Who's like staying behind to help unload the boxes? Sophie. Sophie, pretty strong. Why don't you help me with this? Jasmine can handle putting the clothes up, I think. Ah, I am the chosen one. She bows. Sure thing, Chief. We'll have to sort it in no time. She's turning from tomboy to white girl into tomboy again. Though I'm not really all that strong. Decently strong. But maybe years of carrying in too many grocery bags at once have prepared me for this moment. Speaking of the moment, I think I hear the truck. Daga 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 daga. The standard beep beep signals his approach, and he backs into his store. Open the back, letting light and exhaust fumes spill into the back. Once the truck opened, the girls turn around. From the back of the truck, I take a couple of boxes back to the storefront and get it added to inventory. Get started with these. Everything's organized the way I showed you. Brand, size, color. Right. It shouldn't be too hard. These are just restocks, not setting up the display. Got it. Good luck. Got it. Good luck with that. I almost laughed, certain Jasmine was talking about Sophie. Oops. She trips, getting into the truck, laughing off as she brushes off her knees. Having second thought about a job yet? Peh, not a chance. Little elbow grease never scared me off. Why would you take the job in the first place? Why wouldn't you take the job in the first place then? If it hadn't been a lingerie store, I mean. I can't help but be curious. Everything about Sophie makes me curious. She seems so open, but at the same time difficult to figure out. I didn't want it because, believe it or not, I actually want to focus on my schoolwork. It burns you out, school. And I had some difficulties. Then power work on top of it, and I just didn't want my future to suffer, I guess. But this is actual relevant work experience, so I'm not turning my nose up at it. No way. That's not what I expected to hear. Besides, work on top of school? How am I supposed to survive my hangovers like this? That's more like it. Her banter continues as we keep clearing out the truck, and I narrowly avoid bumping into her a couple of times. Somehow she always seems right in the way. She has up one of the larger boxes, but her feet seems to want to go one way. Her body decides to go another. She stumbles her way across the truck. Uh-oh. I jump in to help her. Careful! I try to grab her steadily, but our hands fumble. She grabs onto my shirt as she goes down. Oh no. Rip. Oh no. Perfect censorship. Sophie stands between me and the chunk of fabric clutched in my hand. Nice work, Sophie. Please tell me that she ripped the bra as well, and not like the bra came pre-ripped. How? Color rises in her face like a thermometer. I think mine's reading the same temperature as we stare at each other in shock. How did she even take away a chunk of my bra? I stared down at my clearly visible chest. The piece of lace and fabric looked unwilted, hanging limply by the threads. She has quite the grip. I'm like such an idiot. The words jolt me out of my temporary shock. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Sophie clutches her head, looking for the words like she is about to break down. So Sophie, wait, it wasn't your fault. Is a clutch spelled with a K? Oh god, I can't believe it. Why didn't I just say, that's enough, calm down. Seems to have any... Oh, fuck you. It's effect, isn't it? Didn't seem to have any effect. Didn't seem to have any effect, as my half-naked position on the floor probably isn't going to help console her. I thought she'd be laughing. Or trying to take a peek, maybe. Last thing I expect for her is to take her like this. I tried to cover up myself the best I can. Sophie, don't worry. It's just an accident. I freaking ruined your clothes. Wait, are you hurt? I didn't even think to ask. Oh my god. I'm fine, really. There's nothing to panic about. Accident or not? Oh, hang on. Oh, I can go back. Accident or not I. Oh man. Hey, come on. I just totally flashed you my boob and you're the one freaking out. She gave a surprised choke to laugh. That's bad. I've got something to be embarrassed about. You're panicking over nothing. You're like not upset. No, of course not. It's not like you intentionally did it. At least you don't think that. Man, day one of my trial job, I ripped my employer's clothes off. Sophie. I think she's just clumsy with her words as she is with her motor skills. What do you want me to do? We need to finish unloading the boxes. I'll do it. There's not much left to move. I'll finish up here and you can go change. I'd rather not face. Rather not face anyone with my clothes like this. Why not? Nothing to be ashamed of there. Yep, almost back to our old self. I just rather not. Maybe you're done here. You can bring me some underwear out from the store. I have clothes in the back, in the locker in the bathroom. I'll be in there changing. All right. Maybe she's taking this a lot more seriously than I gave her credit for. Can't believe it happened either. Christ. How long did I just sit there showing off? I was too shocked to do anything in the moment. I stripped down out of the ripped suit. No! Not like this! Wait. My casual clothes. I've done in the locker. Hannah? I brought you something to wear, but I don't know if this is what you're looking for, but... Oh, any old thing will do. Oh my. That's quite the color. Why did you pick this out exactly? Because I don't know. I wanted it to be like something nice after what happened. It just came in today. Sophie, it's fine. You don't have to worry about it. But since you already got it, I might as well put it on, right? Oh, Christ. Look, her butt's like right here. Wow. That's not something you wear usually. I thought working at an underwear store you'd be rolling in sexy lingerie. Well, I usually don't have the chance to use it. Huh? Sorry, I left my casual clothes in the locker. I just need to... What? Oh, fuck. What happened? Jasmine? Nothing. Don't look. There's no way to cover all the places I want to cover up. I end up looking like a robot having a malfunction. Unsure where to place my hands. It doesn't matter. So Jasmine grabs Sophie and makes a run for it. I'm sorry, Hannah. We didn't see anything. They saw everything. My poor suit. May it rest in peace. At least these clothes look decent. And the lingerie. I shift as the smooth fabric hugs in strange places, the lace tickling lightly. I'll just try not to think about it too much. If I don't hurry, it's gonna be time to open up soon. And who knows if Sophie and Jasmine are out there killing each other or not. Okay, girls, how's it going? They both turn to look at me, their eyes raking over me. What are they looking for now? It's fine. How's it going with you, winky face? No? Nothing? Okay, that's cool. If you're going to flirt with the boss, you should... If you're going to flirt with the boss, you should be at least a little more direct. You know, like actually trying. I wasn't flirting. Flirting. A blush tingles my cheeks. For fuck's sake, blush triangles my cheeks. A blush tingles in my cheeks as I shove through this that thought aside. Anyway, we've got a lot of the display tagged and restocked as much as they can be. Is there anything new we need to set out? Sorry. Is there anything new we need to set out? No, not for now. We're gonna bump... You might have just seen that. Sorry, that was like the recording thing. We're gonna bump into you guys, into your guys' lunch hour if you don't do any more. Try to be back within 45 minutes, alright? Are you coming with us? I bought my lunch in, sorry. I always try to eat here and then work a little more with the time I have left over. Do you like do anything besides work? Well, congratulations, Sophie. Congratulations, Sophie. You're like getting closer to actual flirting. This is not flirting. And before I can even answer, Sophie and Jasmine walk out, still bickering amongst each other. I guess I really don't do anything besides work. Not really. This is kind of pathetic, isn't it? I smooth down my shirt again and head up to the office. Sophie's unintended criticism still nags, but the first thing I think about is needing to move items into the clearance section. My life is pathetic. Ah, here they are. I rummaged beneath the counter, knocking the light dust off the old aprons I've been looking for. Probably should have washed these first. I think they look alright. I shift through them. Is this sift? Looking for one that would be a good fit for each girl. We should be ready to go when they come back for lunch. We're back. Speak of the devil. Which one of us is the devil? It's you, obviously. It's just a figure of speech. I accept that. They do say the devil was the most beautiful angel. You can be my annoying little minion or something. Well, regardless of your ranks, you both have to be wearing the same outfit. I found your aprons. Neither of them look too enthused as they take the aprons and put them on. It's not that bad. I've worn it for years. Oh, Christ. It's kind of cute. How can I help you today? She pulls at Jasmine's hair with a grin. You could let me work in peace. Not a chance. So, are we opening up? Yeah, I think it's about that time. Now I need one of you to on the register with me. The other can manage the customers and fix displays. Jasmine raised her hands to be on the register. If you don't mind. That's fine, Sophie. Is that okay with you? Yeah, alright. Jazzy is used to handling the small bills. Oh, sick burn! Just make sure you check the underwear before she leaves. She might have someone stuck into a thong. That's sick burn. Jasmine ignores the commentary. I'm ready whenever you are. Oh, I'm ready whenever you are. Look, I really like Sophie. Sophie might get a job. No, stop going down to the sound thing. Jasmine stays at me at the register, but the shop is off to a slow start. That's not unusual on days when we open late. Jasmine glances around at the lingerie sets and busts we have on display throughout the store. She hums lightly in admiration. There are so many options. How do you even choose? Oh, I close my eyes and point, I suppose. Not a bad strategy from the looks of it. What do you usually pick? Huh? Underwear types, I mean. What's your favorite type of panties? I don't know what these are. No, I'm kidding. I kid, I do. Well. Let's go with lace. I like lace. Oh? That doesn't surprise me. Ahaha, because I work here. Oh no, because you look great in them. She gives a little grin. Oh. They're my favorite too. There's just something super sexy about sheer lace, you know. All the panties have their merits, but lingerie, it just brings completely different moods. I think I'd rather get lacy underthings for my birthday than anything else. Really? It's like an addiction, really. I probably shouldn't even work here. I'm just feeding a habit. It's a good habit to have. Means you always have clean underwear. Finally, a justification for spending all my money on skimpy pieces of fabric. You must have been selling this stuff for a pretty long while. I have a few tricks up my sleeves. Well, maybe you'll just have to teach them to me. She gives a green grin, somehow left with the feeling we weren't just talking about underwear. A customer walks in, briefly distracting us both from the conversation. Although, what else could I teach about that would almost be laughable? I tried not to let it get to my head. Oh, it's nighttime. Yawn. We didn't nearly get enough customers. I wanted a rush. I wanted panties to be flying off the shelf and girls running around in their underwear. I want lingerie store selfies. We were only open half a day. Well, it was a Tuesday. It tends to get a little busier later in the week. Hopefully. But how'd you guys like it? It was pretty good. Like getting to run my mouth to people about sexy lingerie and how like they're gonna surprise their boyfriends is nice. I pair girls to underwears like Somalians pair wine to food. Sommeliers. I'm so happy you found your true calling. And how was your first day then, wooing the customers out of their cash? I learned a lot. I never actually worked a register before. It's a bit embarrassing. Not working a register is usually something people brag about. It still seems like something you should already know how to do. So you both are alright with continuing this? I am. Sure, but Jasmine's free to bow at any time. Jasmine responds with a competitive smirk. You wish. Well, I'll see you both tomorrow then. Bright and early. Night. Don't you need help closing up the shop? No, I'll handle it. You've both done a lot today. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, have a good night then. Whew. Another day over with. Finally. Dragged my feet through the doorway, feeling some tension rolling off my shoulders. It wasn't too bad, I guess. Not for the first day of a couple of employees. I peel off my work clothes and settle into my nightwear. Alright, I guess this is the first hour of Negligee. Tell me if you want to see more, because I think this is going to be a one-off. I don't know if I can actually do this. But if you want more, I will give you more. And, you know, if you want Hannah back, and Sophie, and Jasmine, still hook her name, let me know in the comments below, and I will do more. And, you know, besides that, like, subscribe, everything for more on Negligee. By the way, this game has a deluxe edition. I know. A deluxe edition of a lingerie game. Well, I'll put in the description the place to buy this game, so, you know, do that if you want. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.